Sorry, I started too late. Oh, wait. Go ahead.
Hi, I'm Addison and I'm 11. And I'm Avery and I'm 12.
And what are you guys doing today?
We're making cream of asparagus soup.
Excellent. Okay, so she's cutting the tip off the onion, and now she is going to take the little hairs off, but making sure to leave the root on. Now, the onion is ready to peel. And it should come off in just one whole swoop. Perfect. Make sure you're not grating your fingers. I've grated my fingers before and it hurts really bad. Okay, so she's grating up the carrot. Have knuckle in our soup.
That might be good.
Yep, that's perfect. Okay, make your claw. There you go. I want to cut your fingertips off. Good job. Keep it going.
So we are working on our mise en place, and we just finished our mirepoix, which has carrots, celery, and onions in it. So we're gonna cut off the tips of the asparagus because we want to use them for garnish. Put them over there. Then we're gonna go to the back because they don't taste very good. They're kind of hard. I'm gonna cut just a little of those off. Throw them away. Then we're gonna just chop the rest of it up. Put the asparagus in there. Then take this. Ice in there.
Okay, so right now we are blanching our asparagus. Okay, and while they are cooking, we're getting some ice water ready to go. Because as soon as those asparagus come out, we want them to chill to stop the cooking process. Okay. Okay, so we cooked them for about 2 minutes. And they are al dente right now, which means to the tooth. So they still have a little bit of crunch in there. All right, and we want to quit the cooking process, so we're going to go ahead and dump them into the ice water.
There we go.
All right, and we're going to set this aside. All right, so now we have all our mise en place done, and we're actually going to go ahead and start making soup. So we're melting butter, which is going to be the base for our roux. And once the butter is starting to get nice and melty, we're going to add in our mirepoix. So is the butter melting?
Yes.
Yes. So go ahead and start adding your mirepoix. Okay. And at this point, we want to season it with salt and pepper. So we got salt and pepper over there.
Okay. I can't even see it coming out.
All right, so the girls are now seasoning the mirepoix. We want to make sure that we add salt and pepper to bring out the flavors.
There we go, now it's coming out.
Awesome. All right, and that looks good. We can always add more. All right, and once the vegetables are starting to soften up and I can hear it sizzling. Perfect, perfect. Okay, we're going to go ahead and add those asparagus in there now. Okay, so right now we have butter, we have the mirepoix, add the asparagus, and every time we add an ingredient, we have to season again.
Okay.
Okay, so now we want to
Salt again?
salt and pepper again. Okay, that looks good. And a little bit more pepper. That pepper's
really
just
coming
not
out, I know.
coming out.
That's why I was...
And we're gonna cook these vegetables until they're soft.
Do you want to turn on the heat or do you want... I'll mix the taste.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure.
So right now we're tasting for seasoning and checking to see if the veggies are tender.
I think they can cook a little bit longer.
Okay, we can do that.
Any more seasoning? Maybe just a little bit more salt. Okay. I don't. Maybe actually pepper. Probably pepper. But pour it in your different probably. As comfortable.
Sure.
So now we're making the roux. A little bit of flour.
More.
Just more. Okay. Not all of it, but like half.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Okay, and what we're looking for is a paste, so we need to add more flour. So we know, guys, that we need to do equal parts flour and butter by weight, but we didn't have a scale, so we're just kind of eyeballing this. And what we're looking for is a paste-like consistency. So I think maybe just a touch. It's hard to tell with all those vegetables in there.
Yeah.
But we don't want to cook the flour too much because we want it to keep its thickening power. So at this point, we're adding in the stock. Our roux is ready to go. And you can just stream in that stock. One person stirring, one person streaming. You can keep streaming. Just get it on in there. All right, don't dump it in, but you can stream it in. Mm-hmm. And as you guys can see, it's turning into like a paste, right? Keep pouring. There you go.
Okay.
A little bit more. All right, so it looks like we have a nice soupy consistency right now. We actually waited for this to come up to a boil so the flour could do its thickening power. And now we're just adding stock until it's the consistency we want.
Because it was a little
There
thick.
we go.
So
Yeah, it was a little too thick. So
soupier.
we're adding a little bit more stock, and onions have come up to a simmer now. So we're gonna go ahead and blend up this soup to make everything nice and smooth and creamy. So go ahead and start at the immersion. Okay, so what do you think, guys? Hot. Apparently it's hot. But does it taste good?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? Okay.
I want to add more salt or anything.
So
we're
going to turn our stove down now so we can add the cream.
To low.
Yeah, because we don't want to get it to a boil after we add cream. So
we're just going to add
and this is what it looks like. See how it's kind of simmering right now? And I want to add a tad of salt and pepper. This is fine with me.
Let's try that. Add a pinch of salt, pepper.
Perfect. Okay, so this is a nice color green we got going here from the asparagus. So we just added the cream. So last thing, we gotta taste one more time for the salt and pepper. Or whatever other seasoning you would like in there. Now, we use that immersion blender like you guys know from our kitchen at school. If you don't have that, you can use a regular blender, like, you know, that one. Or if you don't have anything like that at all, just chop your vegetables up much smaller. And you'll have a chunky cream of asparagus soup. Anyway, whatever. All right, ladies, let's have a taste. What do you guys think?
Wow, this is really good. It tastes, I think we seasoned it really good. I don't think it would need any more. I mean, you can add it to your own bowl. Or if I say it was a success.
Awesome.
We learned a lot of French today. Bon appetit!